this isn't the same old Arsenal. And there is proof to back it up. Arsenal fans, look, something big is happening. I think the stats, the style, the outcomes, it's all about to change. I am genuinely so excited about this, and I want to get your opinions on it. Before I do, though, you know the drill. My name is Jed, and if you could help me out very quickly, just hit like and subscribe on this video. So I genuinely want to get my teeth into this, right? But very quickly, the summer transfer window has come and gone. And I haven't even asked the very simple question that is everybody happy with the business Arsenal have done? I genuinely want you to let me know. Do you think we brought in enough? Do you think we haven't done enough? Let me know in the comment section. For me, it's very, very good because I think we've addressed the main problem in this Arsenal team. Look, depth is obviously one of them, but the main one is that creativity issue that we seem to be having points of last season. Now, people are starting to say this season that not much has changed, but there hasn't been enough time for it to change yet. The Liverpool game has come and gone now, and we've done countless videos on that, so I'm not going to bore everyone again. But if I'm looking at the creativity options brought in by Mikel Arteta, that is the area I'm looking at and saying this is proof that Arsenal are about to change. Because, look, if there's any criticism I see that's, I don't know if it's fair, but I see people point towards Mikel Arteta, it is that he has his favourites. He's not willing to drop players like Martinelli and Martin Odegaard. And now this season, we will see if that is true. Because if Martinelli isn't performing, if Odegaard isn't performing, and like I said, let me know if you guys think these guys aren't performing, we now have options that we can swap them out with. Martinelli, you've got Madueke who can play there. You've got Eze who can play there. Martin Odegaard, you've got Nwaneri who can play there. You've got Eze who can play there as well. And the thing about the Liverpool game is, people are saying, look, we didn't go creative in that game. We just wanted to sit deep. There are reasons, again, I'm not going to get into. But I think going forward, you're looking at the Forest game. You're looking at the City game. You will see if he plays Martinelli again in those games when he clearly wasn't effective in that Liverpool game. And again, I'm not slandering or calling out Martinelli and saying, get out of my club like a lot of people are. I'm just saying his performances recently, unfortunately, haven't been up to his brilliant best of a few seasons ago when he was unstoppable. We haven't seen that Martinelli. So for me, he does come out of the team. Like I said, that's not me saying you're never going to be good enough. But for now, if the performance isn't good enough, whether I like the player or not, he does have to come out of the team. So who replaces him? Is it Madueke? Is it Eze? I would like to see both of those options, if I'm being honest. But once Bukayo Saka comes back, I think Madueke has secured that right-hand side until Saka's back. So then it has to be Eze. And then Martin Odegaard has the chance to play. If not, then maybe we do start to see Ethan Nwaneri deployed more in this team. And that's something I'm looking forward to seeing, because Ethan Nwaneri, I think he struggled. There was a game earlier this season, was it the United or the Leeds one, where he had a chance to play. It was the one Odegaard come off injured, actually, wasn't it? And Ethan Nwaneri came in. Some people say they liked his performance. I think there was something missing from that performance. And people are quick to say, well, you should have started Ethan Nwaneri in the Liverpool game. But I think it's very difficult to start an 18-year-old. And people don't agree with that. And I've said something similar before. And they're saying, oh, it's the same with Max Dowman. Oh, you should play him in every game. And again, he came on against Liverpool and he didn't seem up to the level. It kind of dropped off when we swapped Dowman with Madueke. We kind of lost that the attacking presence that Madueke had. So with these young players, although they are brilliant, we see them come on when we're kind of 2-3, 4-0 up, and they look unbelievable. They're so technical. The confidence is there. It's a very different story when you're starting them away at Liverpool or in the game against Man City. It will be interesting to see what Mikel Arteta does. Like I said, for me, Odegaard hasn't lost that position yet. Martinelli is fair. He needs to come out of the team and someone else needs to be given an opportunity in that position to make something happen more. With Odegaard, I'm not quite there yet. I know a lot of people are. And if you are, who do you replace him with? Is it as simple as you just swap him for Nwaneri? Or do you swap him for Eze? Because I think Eze will be used a lot centrally. I'm hoping we don't see that Mikel Merino, Declan Rice, Zubamendi in every single game. Now, I wasn't actually that annoyed at that selection for the Liverpool game because I kind of understand why we done it. We needed that solidity. He wanted to be slightly more pragmatic or conservative. Nobody likes hearing that. They just want to see an attacking team go to Anfield and win the game. And I hear you, but it's kind of like, well, we haven't won at Anfield for 15 years. So why, just because we haven't on this occasion, yeah, I don't get why the uproar has been so much. Like I said in yesterday's video, everybody's turning on the team, everybody's turning on the manager, and I'm just trying to think of practical way to approach this. Like, Arteta is the guy for me. This team is now brilliant. So now we can start tweaking the team without having this toxic atmosphere or this toxic attitude towards these players by saying, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. I'd never want to see you play for the club again. Like, let's think about it rationally and think, right, if they're not playing well enough, what is the alternative? What is the option? What are you putting forward to suggest that we should be using? It's easy to just say the team's not good enough, we're never going to win it, and then turn around and walk away. But what can we do to solve that problem? Arsenal's team is unbelievable. We have one of the very best squads in world football. We have one of the very best managers in world football who is constantly progressing, constantly improving. Is he the finished product yet? No. Is this team? No. But we're getting very, very close. So I look at that creativity issue, and I think Madueke helps because his ball carrying ability, his dribbling ability, his willingness to just go past players is very, very good. So I'm looking at that and saying that adds something to the team. Eze as well, he adds something different to what Odegaard does. Odegaard, when he gets the ball, what does he want to do? He's always looking for the nice pass. He's not the guy to finish the product. He's the guy to create the product, give it to someone else for them to finish. Eze's totally different because when you give Eze the ball, he wants to finish the product. He's the end goal. You want to get it to a player like Eze to then provide the outcome. He's the guy to provide the outcome. I don't think Martin Odegaard is. I think he's the guy to kind of knock it about slowly. And there are games where that will be more useful than maybe an Eze. But at times you just want someone to be the guy to try and make something happen. And I think that's what Eze gives us. Again, Ethan Nwaneri can be that. I don't think he's quite as polished yet as an Eze. But yeah, there are definitely signs or areas of this pitch I'm looking at and thinking that is very reassuring going forward that you've got players like Eze, players like Madueke. You know, Gyökeres, I don't think we're seeing him at 100% yet. He didn't really have that much impact in the Liverpool game. Neither did Ekitike, neither did Wirtz, neither did Salah. Like, it just wasn't a one-off. Like, a lot of people are starting to get, I don't know, a bit etchy around Gyökeres and starting to panic. And I'm like, you don't need to panic. This guy will come good. And there are games coming up where I think he will actually do very, very good. Again, I'm seeing backlash with Mikel Arteta and people saying he's not good enough. And if you are one of these people, like I said, I respect or appreciate everyone has a difference of opinion on this channel. So if you are Arteta out, who is the manager you go out and get? Genuinely, because you're saying, oh, Arteta needs to go. What is the guy that comes in and 100% is better than Arteta? 100% is the missing piece to push Arsenal to the Premier League. I don't think you can replace Arteta with anyone and it guarantees us winning the title. I'm hearing a lot of people say, as soon as Arsenal get rid of Arteta, then Arsenal will win the league. And I'm like, no, they won't. What difference is it going to make if you bring in a man? Like, it's just, someone likes to give the example of Slot to Liverpool. It's like, yeah, well, Slot come into Liverpool and they won the title. And I'm like, yeah, but how often does that actually happen? Look at the Man United teams. Look at the Chelsea teams. Countless other clubs. They've brought in new managers and they haven't progressed. They've regressed, if anything. They've gone backwards. So we need to be careful when we're calling for this manager's head. We saw it with Arsene Wenger. What did he do? Finish like 5th, and then everyone was saying, right, he's done. He can't get us in the Champions League. Get rid of him. Emery come in, stunk the place out. Didn't do very good. He only done good in the Europa League, and then he started battling for 13th. And it's like, we need to be careful because we have this structure, this balance at the minute, that if you start to question the manager or start to put pressure on Arsenal to get rid of the manager, I'm telling you, this club won't go forward if we get rid of Arteta. My opinion is, if you get rid of the manager, everything goes backwards. All the years of hard work that Arteta's put into making this club, the solid foundations, everything about this club, just, it comes across as elite at the minute. Yeah, we haven't won the title yet, but I do think that's coming. I look at this creativity problem that has been the main issue for Arsenal, and now we've solved that. So I think the only way is up this season. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on everything you've heard in this video. Thanks so much to everyone for watching and listening. Before you go, if you could do me a quick favour, just hit like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Gooners, have a good day.